Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode of Computer Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing the ABS Legend Gaming PC, an Intel i9, because a lot of my viewers have been asking, how the heck did you manage to fix your computer? I didn't fix my old computer, it just wasn't cutting it. I ended up having to get a new one. And I was on a very tight budget, so I was kind of in a rough situation trying to afford something that could accomplish these tasks. But luckily, this ABS Legend Gaming PC has some good things and some bad things about it. It turns out the bad things were what was able me to get it cheaper. So what happens with this PC is when you read in the reviews, it does have a lot of overheating issues. Basically what happened is when I got my computer shipped to me, hooked it all up, started using it, working great, and not even 5 minutes into using it, all of a sudden the power just cut out. And people are wondering what I mean by like the power cutting out. It's like you're using the computer, no blue screen, no freezing. I mean like just the whole thing shutting down instantly. Like someone pulled the power cord from the wall. So yeah, that's a really brutal problem and I was really worried. But thankfully, when I bought my computer, I got it used and refurbished from eBay. So someone had returned this computer and the computer store had tried it and it worked, but they didn't run it long enough to realize that it was doing the overheating, so they ended up reselling it. So I got it with the same problem, but I got it way cheaper. Like I think I paid around $2,000 with tax, so I got it for like drastically, like that's less than half price, right? For a computer that's in really rough shape. So anyways, what happened is I contacted the computer store, very worried what they would say, but they said, don't worry, just ship the computer back to us, we'll ship it back to you, no charge. And that blew my mind, because I was like, holy crap, man, if anyone's lifted this computer, this is a glass case, like super thick glass, so it weighs like a cinder block. Like I'm like 200 pounds, 6'2", and this is a heavy computer for me to lift. So I was like, holy, is the computer store actually going to afford to ship this thing all the way to Toronto, from Toronto to Ottawa and back? But they did. So thankfully, a big shout out to that computer store. And yeah, I'm not sure if NewEgg does that as well. You'd have to ask their customer service. I would definitely go with the warranty on this computer just to play it safe, if they have any extended warranty options. Yeah, but anyways, so what happened is the computer store got back to me and they said that they found the problem and it was a thermal paste issue. So they were able to take the parts off, replace the thermal paste, and boom, all of a sudden the computer's back to working great. So yeah, I've been using this computer even during Canada's intense heat waves. I don't have air conditioning. My room gets so hot that I just sweat buckets just sitting, not even doing anything. So I was live streaming in boiling hot heat waves, and yeah, this computer's been going for like 6 months, no issues, knock on wood. So anyways, yeah, if anyone's wondering, like, is this overheating issue exaggerated? I don't know if it's exaggerated, but I did have it, and I bet you a lot of other people did too. So from just by going by the reviews, right? So I know with this ABS Legend gaming computer, let's go over some of the stats here. i9's GeForce RTX 3090, the 32 gigs DDR4, the terabyte solid state drive. One thing I want to mention too is when I bought this computer, I was trying to get a computer that was quiet, because when you're doing live streaming and you're at your computer, you don't want like really loud fans going right next to your microphones, right? So that's one of the issues I had with this computer. Despite saying it has liquid cooling, it has all these fans and it is relatively loud. So, and I don't know if anyone's doing live streaming and they don't want the interference, you might want to get extra long cables so that you can move your computer farther away from your microphone. I found that helps dramatically. So another thing with this case is it does have a lot of room inside and easy access so that you can add in different components. One of the components you might have to add, depending which version you get, I think you can customize it a little bit, because when I got mine, it has basically the same card here for at the back, except mine has less sound options. Mine only came with the red, green, and blue sound option, and was missing all the really good ones, like the fiber optic and the black and the other one there. What is that, yellow? So yeah, I missed those really good sound options. I might in the future just buy a new sound card and pop it in, because that's a real bummer not being able to hook up your sound very well. And that was another thing I noticed for sound streaming. It's like when I'm streaming and I got to set up my sound card to work with stuff on this, a lot of cases I have to go through the menus and change all the sound every stream. So there is a way to change it to have everything on default to work properly, but I haven't got it to work yet. So if anyone in the chat is able to fix that issue, let me know. You can help me out while I help you. All right, so the other issue here is all the video card in the back has 4 display ports. So if you're not used to DisplayPort, it's basically another cable that's not HDMI. So you'll have to buy a DisplayPort cord. You can get DisplayPort adapters to HDMI or even to SVGA, whatever kind of DVI, whatever hookups you got. So just keep in mind, that's what you'll be looking at when you get your video card. You'll need DisplayPort. Let's go down over some of the other specs. Yeah, brand may vary for some of these components. I think you can change some of them around if you talk to NewEgg. VR ready. I haven't actually tried mine for VR ready because I have a PS4 and VR, so I didn't really need it for that. But the things that I did test for it, I'll go over with you guys. The video card, storage, cooling. Yeah, the cooling, it's funny how they advertise it as a feature because, damn, this thing does have a little bit of an overheating issue occasionally. Unless you get the thermal paste fixed. So it's got this ray tracing, 1-year warranty. If you can pay a little bit extra for the warranty and get extended, man, I probably would. The G4, yeah, I just did that with the TV. I bought a LED TV. Damn thing, it broke, and I didn't get the extended warranty. And what I found out with LED TVs, if anyone hasn't heard, one LED breaks in that TV, whole TV's shot. And LEDs usually have a lifespan between 4 and 10 years for TVs. So just be careful with that, right? I know I ran into that problem. Anyways, back to this computer. Yeah, I hooked up a really nice monitor to it. What am I looking at here? Something like a 28-inch monitor and 4K. It's pretty sweet. Alright, so the gaming experiences. Yeah, I did try playing some really high-end games on this computer. Loved it. Never seen anything better. When it comes to creative stuff, I was able to edit 4K smooth. Like, I know a lot of times people will start editing 4K. It'll work okay for a couple minutes in the timeline. As soon as you get like a 10-minute video, your computer starts lagging. No issues here. This thing's like a boss. Even like the streaming like a boss, it says here. When I was streaming before on my old computer, I would always run into issues. But now when I stream on this one, man, I feel like I could stream 4K. The only reason that I don't stream 4K is that I start running into bandwidth issues where my internet can't keep up. So if you want to stream like a boss, I don't think you can go wrong with it on this one. Right, so it's got other features that I don't really use too much, like VR and that such. So I guess we'll try to finish quick here, and not to keep you guys. I was thinking, or ladies, let's go over the specs. Yeah, so the fan issue, I don't know if I mentioned it before, that if you want to move your PC away, they don't have it too close, because if you have it too close to your microphone, you will hear it, unless you have like some sort of noise cancellation. Right, so I think I covered everything, covered a few things twice. Yeah, if anyone else has any other questions or comments about this computer that I forgot to mention and you're thinking about buying it, just let me know, or even just for interest's sake. Yeah, and if anyone's got any advice on how I could fix some of the problems with my computer, really appreciate it. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned all the problems. The LED lights. The LED lights on this computer are the worst I've ever seen. Like, literally, this computer lights up like a Christmas tree. So if you live in a small apartment, yeah, you're going to be in really rough shape. It's going to light your room up like crazy. Can't turn them off. Like, I don't know. If I was to advise computer manufacturers in the future, for God's sakes, don't put LED lights on stuff. It's so annoying. Oh yeah, and the RAM sticks on mine. Sadly, when I got my RAM sticks, I looked at them. One of my friends pointed out. Normally they come straight. One of mine got bent sideways in shipping, but actually it still works. So thank God for that. And what else was there? Oh yeah, the mouse and keyboard, they come with really annoying LED lights, so you'll probably want to swap those out. I know some people found ways to go into like the BIOS and turn off the power sources to USB ports, but I think that's really ridiculous. I would rather just get a new keyboard and mouse, fix that problem a lot easier. So Yeah, that's some of the issues. The internal space in the case. Yeah, definitely lots of room. Easy to add parts. Alright, so I think what we'll do is if anyone wants to help me out and check out my affiliate links, I'll show those next. And just keep in mind, a lot of these can help the viewers as well. And you can add them to your channels if you YouTube. It's great referral stuff. Alright, so let's check them out. Alright, so my patrons list, I'll show that in a sec. Society 6, finishing quick, is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV will pay you to watch videos. Swagbucks will pay you to shop. GameKit to try games. And free Bitcoin. It's a wallet system for crypto. Yeah, and if you're into crypto wallets and you want to try a few new ones, BetFury and Free Bitcoin that I got linked below. They have casinos, but they also have loot boxes. So if you want to open free loot boxes and add little tiny bits of crypto to just test it out, yeah, you can do that. And you can keep opening the loot boxes. They got timers on them. So it's a really neat system. Yeah, just keep in mind they do have casinos, so you got to follow all your regional laws, including the regional laws for the Virtual Mate sex machine. It's for adults and men only. Great for lockdowns if you can't get out. But if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding. But anyways, the Virtual Mate company was nice enough to send the show a $10 off coupon code for a purchase of 150 or more. And you just got to use the letters below. It's LYNBSN. That's lying BSN. No, it's not lying BS. It is a real coupon code. Big shout out to Virtual Mate because it helps me out with some referral stuff for that. All right, so we also got my website and oh yeah, and I was going to mention GameKit. If people haven't heard of GameKit before, it's basically a system where game developers want people to try their games. So they paid this GameKit company to get people to play their games. How GameKit does it is they pay you. So there's a whole chain of payments going on, but yeah, you can actually get money for trying out new games. So if you want to do that, make sure to check out GameKit and the links below. All right, let's go to my patrons list. So thanks again, Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, Travis, everyone a patron. Love you guys and ladies. Alright, so thanks again for watching this video. I'm still a really small channel, so if anyone wants to help, share and like and subscribe, it will make a huge difference for me in my life. So I hope I made a difference in your life and helped you decide if you want to get a new computer from NewEgg. So overall, if I had to give this computer a ranking, I would give it, let's say an 8 out of 10. I would have gave it a 10 out of 10, but the issues I had was the LED lights, the fans are pretty loud, and replacing the thermal paste. But the reason I still gave it an 8, computer is amazing. I freaking love this computer. So, knock on wood, hopefully this computer will keep working for a long time and I'll be able to keep doing the shows for you guys. And yeah, thanks again. If you want to check out my other content on the channel that I make with this computer, I do travel videos, video game vlogs, even podcasts. I got some really wild guests coming about different readings. So if you're into getting readings, you can do that on my show as well. So I think that show will be coming up on Friday. But anyways, thanks again for watching this review of the NewEgg computer, and good luck everyone on your computing purchases. Bye for now. Later.